Hi, this is Rachel from In the Library of Lady VLA, and it's In My Mailbox time again. This week has turned into a pretty surprisingly good week. I wasn't expecting to order some stuff, but I wasn't expecting it to all arrive sort of in one go kind of thing. Well, arrive on 2 separate days. But first, I'll show you some library books I got, and the interesting bunch of library books that I've got this week, because there's only one fiction book in there. And I'll show you that one first. It's Friday Night Bites by Chloe Neal. This is the second book in the Chicagoland Vampires series, which I borrowed the first one from the library last week, and I actually really liked it. Somebody had folded down a page. And sorry, since I knew that it had the second one, I went and got that this week. And I may have to buy them for myself for when the other two, when I get a chance to read those. Now, the rest of these books are kind of weird. This one particularly is very weird. It's called Never Suck a Dead Man's Hand by Dana Coleman. It's a non-fiction book about a woman who's like a CSI in Baltimore, and it's like some of the crazy things she did in her 10 years working there, and kind of saying it's nowhere near as glamorous as CSI makes it out to be, because I will admit I'm a CSI junkie. I love that show, and this is brilliant. It's disgusting, but it's so sort of fascinating. You just can't stop reading it. I think I picked it out yesterday, and I'm on page like 198. I have like that much left to go. I literally was reading this before bed, which is really not a good idea, considering it describes in horrifically graphic detail a decomposing body of the most disgusting sort. But if you kind of like that weird stuff, this is so awesome. It's such a brilliant book. The next one I've got is called March Hares and Monkeys' Uncles, and the origins of the words and phrases we use every day. So like basically all the kind of strange phrases we use, like knocked for six, get one's goat, and all sorts of kind of cool phrases. Looks like it's going to be quite an interesting, it's like a big like etymology kind of book, but it sounds very interesting. And the last library book I've got is called Strange Laws of Old England, because I don't know how many American people know, but there are some weird laws that got passed in sort of English history, and some of the ones that they haven't actually ever been repealed, so it's still technically illegal to walk into the House of Parliament in a suit of armour, but the chance of anyone doing that is now so low. It's like, why bother spending the time to repeal it when no one's going to do it? And it's just I just opened on a page and it's got buggery on it, which is all sorts of fun. But yeah, this looks like it's going to be hilarious, and it's going to make me go and want to, I don't know, shoot a Welshman in Chester or something, I don't know. But yeah, those look like they're going to be hilarious reads. And I've now got some books that I ordered, some from Amazon with the last of my Christmas vouchers, and the first one I got is The Well of Ascension by Brandon Sanderson. You'll remember like a few weeks back I had the first one, The Final Empire, which I read pretty quickly and I reviewed on my blog if you want to go and look. And I had to get the second one because it was really good. Considering how chunky these things are, these go quickly. So I'm going to probably delay reading that for a while, just so I can fit in all the other books that I have to read. Next one I got is The Swan Maiden by Jules Watson. I've been sort of eyeing this up on my Amazon for ages, because it's like a historical fiction that's set in like ancient like Celtic Britain, like around the Roman time, which is, I read one of Jules Watson's other book like last year. I can't remember what it was called. It's also set in the same kind of time period, but that was like a trilogy. This is like a standalone, I think, and plus the cover's really gorgeous. So yeah, and this is also going to be good for my YA historical fiction challenge, since I need to read 15 books for that, and I'll have another one. And it's also got the American floppy binding. What was great when my sister picked it up, we also did the kind of floppy binding thing because we're both really kind of childish like that. And the next one I've got is The King of Italia by Megan Wayland Turner. Literally on Friday, I think, or Wednesday, my review for The Queen of Italia went up, which is the second book in this series, starting with The Thief. And I really like this series, and I love the covers, how they look sort of like they're paintings, so I'm really looking forward to reading this one. But I've got to wait until like maybe June for like a paperback of Conspiracy of Kings to come out, because I don't want it in a hardcover because it won't match the rest. But yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. Yeah, cool. And last my Amazon books, Halo by Alexandra Adornetto. I've been waiting for the UK edition to come out of this so it's not so expensive, and the cover is so gorgeous, and I love the back as well. Ooh, blimey. Even the bright things on the cover blinds the camera. This is ridiculous. But yeah, I read like the first chapter and I'm very intrigued, but I won't be reading that just yet because another book arrived this morning which I am under strict orders to read straight away, otherwise physical harm will come to me, and that's Other Words for Love by Lorraine Zaga Rosenthal. My lovely friend Jess of Jess Hearts Books reviewed this earlier this week and literally was threatening harm to me if I didn't order it straight away and read it the second it arrived. So it's here, Jess. I will read it, don't worry. I want to be able to say I've read it when I hopefully come and see you next week. So yeah, get on to this soon. It's such a gorgeous cover. I just really like. It's kind of strange to have a pair of lips on a book cover, but it looks really good. So yeah, and also, if you didn't already know, it is Jess's birthday today. You'll be seeing this today. It's Sunday. It's Jess's 21st birthday, so yay for that! And go and say happy birthday to her, and I'll put a link to her blog in the underbar thing, and if you don't go and say happy birthday, I'll be most upset, because she's like my best friend. So happy birthday to Jess, and she probably won't be blogging much over this weekend because of doing stuff, but I hope you have a really awesome day, hon, and I can't wait to come and see you next week. If I really hope I can, should be able to. But yeah, so that's kind of like 8 or 9 books that I have this week. And what have you got in your mailbox?